Toksvig, it is so good to see you.
So
You're
nice
doing
to see you.
so much. Big weekend this weekend, though, isn't it?
It's a huge weekend. We are having the women of the world are gathering together at the South Bank, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. You know, sometimes you get involved in something and you think, oh, yeah, that sounds quite good.
Yeah.
This actually sounds terrific.
It's going to be brilliant.
Because it's a real mix of the very serious, so we're dealing with some of the most serious issues that are facing women at the moment, so things, for example, in the Congo, and also huge fun. I mean, Annie Lennox is doing a concert. How great is that?
I love Annie Lennox.
With Beloved Faith. And on Sunday night, Sue Perkins, you know Sue Perkins, a wonderful comedian.
Yeah, I love her.
Well, we have managed to gather the largest female orchestra in the world.
Right.
88 women, including, which has taken some searching, Europe's only female tuba player.
Oh, fantastic.
Who knew? Who knew? To play a wonderful piece by Ethel Smythe, who was a great suffragette. Ah. And she was an incredible woman. When you start looking into the lives of these women... Did you see the picture yesterday of the oldest surviving suffragette was at one of the services? When you look through some of the stories, Ethel Smythe was arrested for throwing bricks through Savile Row shop windows, and she was placed in Holloway. And Ethel Smythe wrote the March of the Women, which was the suffragettes' anthem. And the women all gathered outside her cell window at Holloway and sang this song. And she leant out through the bars and conducted with her toothbrush. Don't you love her?
I love that. I love the fact it was her toothbrush.
Yeah. So we're going to have a big concert, and we're going to teach the women to sing the March of the Women and remind ourselves of this fun. It's 100 years. It's a fantastic history.
Is Sue going to conduct it?
Sue's going to conduct it.
That makes sense.
And
she's very good at that.
She's very good. And in her shadow will be Marin Alsop, who is actually the world's greatest female conductor. So we've kind of got... she's a bit nervous, if I'm honest, that we've got her looking over the shoulder. But, I mean, the conference part of it is the bit I'm most excited about, because it's a chance for women from all walks of life to get together. We've got speed mentoring. 50 different women from some of the top professions in the country are available if you want to come in and have a chat about what you're interested in. Lynn Franks, greatest PR person in this country, is leading a business workshop. Helena Kennedy, fabulous human rights lawyer, is going to be talking about power and how we deal with power and so on. And I'm giving a post-feminist lecture. So there's lots of silliness. Plus, we're going to be teaching women how to barbecue, because men always think that that's the thing they do best.
Oh, I know. Yeah. And it's really annoying. No, we have to actually take back the barbecue.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, for ourselves. I think it's absolutely right. And this, I mean, do you think that this is relevant to women from all over the country? I mean, and, you know, because not everybody clearly is going to be able to get there this weekend.
No, and wouldn't it be fabulous?
It can resonate throughout the whole country. Yeah,
this is a first. Jude Kelly's put it together. It's a first one. I would like to see this resonating across. I think we're not so good, women, at networking. I think we're not so good at saying, can you help me with this? Or what can I do about this? But actually, when we get the opportunity, we take to it fantastically. And I love the mix of having fun. There's going to be lots of silly laughter.
Yes.
There's a wonderful stand-up from Scotland called Susan Calman, who's going to be joining. She's great. And a jazz singer called Claire Martin. So there's lots of fun. But at the same time, you know, and I think we can do that really well. We can sit and also talk about the very serious issues, about the difficulties of refugee. Juliet Stevenson's coming in to talk about the difficulties that asylum seekers have in this country. And I think, you know, yesterday, International Women's Day, marked all over the world, but women killed in the Ivory Coast trying to march. In Egypt, there was terrible trouble. In Sudan, the government tried to stop them marching. You know, we still have issues that we need to look at globally.
Definitely.
And in Afghanistan, of course, you know, there are all sorts of issues for the women in Afghanistan.
No, it was really good. It was a great day yesterday. And do you know what I liked? I liked the fact that a bloke got involved. And Daniel Craig, who dressed up as a, well, not very attractive girl, I have to say, but there's a bloke who is very, very happy with his sexuality and quite happy to do that. And I thought that was a brilliant message, because all the tabloids picked up on that, and all the news organisations picked up on that, and that kind of got, you know, because he did that, people talked about the day.
But you know, here's what I think, Lorraine. I have 2 daughters, and of course I'm concerned for them, but I also have a son, and I'm deeply concerned for him. And my son is as much interested in equal rights for everybody as my daughters are. Because imagine, for example, the biggest bulk of illiterate people who have had no education in the world, are female. Imagine if the cure for cancer or the answer to global warming lay in the head of a female child who's never allowed to be educated. Then the whole world will suffer, and my son will suffer. And actually, I've just been out to Ghana, having a look at some of the work that's going on out there, and I spoke to a lot of the men, and they said that when life was more equal, when they understood that domestic violence is not a good idea, they were happier, their lives were happier because they were getting on better with their wives.
It makes perfect sense.
So it isn't a sort of, oh, it's just for women.
Yeah.
You know, it's actually, it benefits everybody, but it doesn't mean we can't all have fun. We've got a fantastic Senegalese singer called Baba Mal, who's performing on Saturday night. There's a bloke coming in, but he's bringing, he's bringing in some of the greatest female voices from Africa to sing at the South Bank. So it isn't a sort of an exclusive thing in any way. It's a celebration. I think it's great. I'm so excited about it. I'm genuinely passionate about it.
And a celebration that, as you say, this is the first one. I could see this happening in cities all over the UK.
Wouldn't that be great?
Which would be
to
fantastic.
Glasgow and to Edinburgh and you know, York, everywhere. It would be fantastic. I'd love to see it rolled out, and it's just a chance to celebrate what's great about women and to have a look at the things that maybe we could try and do for each other that would be a bit better. Sounds
brilliant. Sandy, thank you. There's so much else I want to talk to you about. You've got to come back and talk to us, especially about your play, because I really want to talk to you about that. It's fantastic. Thank you so, so much.
It was lovely to see you.
And tell you what, before we go, there's just 2 days left. If you want to enter your lovely mum for a chance to win a Mother's Day gift that she will never forget, here's Craig Doyle with all the details.
Boys and their mums, it's an unbelievable bond, and it's no different with my mum. I give her lots of headaches, she gives me lots of support. Simple. On Lorraine, in the build-up to Mother's Day, we're looking for Britain's best mum. So, is your mum 1 in a million? Log on to our website and tell us in less than 150 words why your mum is Britain's best. She could win a week's holiday in the Caribbean plus £1,000 spending money. Just make sure you tell her you're nominating her first. You don't want to be in trouble with mum now, do you? Log on to our website at itv.com/Lorraine before noon this Friday to nominate your mum. Right, mums, get the rouge on. The search is on.
So, there we are. That's it for today. Make sure that you do let your mum know if you're going to enter that competition. On tomorrow's show, Martin Lewis is going to be here with his latest money-saving ideas. And we'll be finding out what it's like to have Mick Jagger as a dad, can you imagine, when we talk to his model daughter, Georgia. Looking forward to that. You have a good day. Bye-bye.